Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Godly Play. It's the 5th Sunday of Lent. In the beginning, Jesus was born to the mother Mary and the father Joseph. When the baby Jesus looked up into the face of his mother, he saw the cross. When he looked up into the face of his father, he also saw the cross. Mary and Joseph kept the baby warm and took very good care of him, and the baby began to grow. When Jesus was a little older, the people of Nazareth and his mother Mary and father Joseph went into the big city of Jerusalem for a high holy day. When the celebration was over, they started walking back to Nazareth. Mary and Joseph realized that Jesus was nowhere to be found, so they went back into Jerusalem to find him. They looked through the streets and where they had stayed, and even went to the market where they bought their food, and he wasn't there. They finally went into the temple and saw Jesus talking to the priests. When Jesus was talking, the priests listened. And when the priests were talking, Jesus listened. When he was finished talking, Mary and Joseph asked him, "Why did you do that?" And Jesus looked at them and answered, "Did you not know that I would be in my Father's house?" When Jesus was about 30 years old, he went to the River Jordan. He went there to meet with his cousin, John the Baptist. He wanted to be baptized. He waded into the River Jordan and came face to face with John the Baptist and said, "Baptize me." John looked at his cousin for what was like the first time. He said, "You are the Messiah. You should baptize me." Jesus said, "That's not the way it's written. You are to come before me and baptize me." So they went further into the river, and his cousin John baptized him. When he pulled him from the water, people that were gathered there that day said they saw a dove come down close to Jesus' head. Other people were there that day, heard a voice say, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." Jesus walked out of the water and across the River Jordan into the desert. Jesus went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. He wanted to find out what his true work and purpose was supposed to be. There was not much food or water there. One day he heard a voice say, "Why don't you take those stones and turn them into bread to eat?" Jesus said, "No, to be a real human, you need more than bread to eat." Suddenly, it was like Jesus was at the top of the huge temple in Jerusalem. Again, he heard the voice say, "If you are really the Son of God, jump off the top of the temple. See if God will send his angels to you to save you from the stones at the bottom." Jesus said, "No, we do not need to test God." Then Jesus was at a place to where he could see all the kingdoms in the world. And the voice said again, "Follow me, and I will make you king of all the kingdoms." Jesus said, "No, I am to be king, but not that kind of king." And the voice went away. Jesus left the desert and crossed over the River Jordan to start his important work. Now, I wonder who that voice was. Talk about that with your family. Who do you think that was telling Jesus that he needed to test God and make the stones into bread? Look around the room. See, is there anything you can pick up to add to the story or to help tell the story to your friends and family? Thank you for joining me for Godly Play. Have a blessed week.